Is Honkai Star Rail Anniversary a facade? Those who said yes, then you already know the reason why. Those who say no might not know what a facade is, or either you're just too ignorant, and there's no in between about that. But here's the definition of a facade: an outward appearance that is maintained to conceal a less pleasant or credible reality. And now for those who don't know the reason why I'm saying this, well, because of global passive. And as soon as some of you hear this, y'all be like, oh my gosh, this man's trying to get some clout, I'm trying to go and do this, hop on a train or the hate train. Like, no buddy, I'm not trying to do that. This is just a harsh reality of the game. But then there's others like, oh my gosh, well I actually like this because Tectone quit the game and I feel so happy, oh my gosh. Like, are you kidding me? You're worried about someone else that doesn't even know you like that give out his own opinion for the game? You're way more worried about him than the game state in general? Like, that's actually just ridiculous. Like, hello? Hey man, they're just mad that the bald man's making more money than them. Can't hate on it, but a dumb ones will and waste their time. Tectone, if you ever see this with the off chance of like 1%, keep on doing your thing, man. But anyways, they're showing us all the nice things that's happening for the anniversary, like free polls. Then you're able to get a free Rame or Lushka. Then the one that's mainly being talked about is Castris. You know, the main character that made people feel some type of way, you know, with her global passive, you know? And for those who still don't know what it is, it's basically able to get a free revive when she's not even on the team. And honestly, that's just ridiculous already. Because instead of removing the global passive, they gave it a whole go sign and be like, yeah, you know what? Let's make more global passes after this one. And there's some people who will not carry and eat it up. Like, it's crazy. Don't worry, do it. I'll give you a free trip to Mount Fiji so you can get some fresh water and pretend that the water is my Christ when every time I lose my 50-50. All for you, king. Like, hello? But anyways, I'm going to still go and pull for her with the leftover pulls I have. Will I spend money on Honkai? No. Dory got enough money already. You might as well spend it on Wuthering Waves. Or that spend it on something else that's not a gacha. Treat yourself with something. But people's trying to defend about the global passives, I can see your opinion to a certain extent. Because people be like, Honkai is only there for the story and the mock cycle trial and whatever in such simulated universe and all that jazz. So adding gold passes could be a nice touch. Or something. I know I just like, you get the gist of it. But here's the one main way to counter that argument. Just put your hand on their shoulder and whisper to them saying, limited character. And that's all you had to do. And another thing they might say, well, Genshin did it and people liked it. But in all reality, people don't. They only like it because their character is there, I guess. But not having that much fun because you don't have a character is kind of sad, to be honest with you. Or here's the real kicker. Not able to complete anything just because stuff is built around that particular character. And do you know what we call that? Power creep. A word that a gacha player knows and fears. And it's being more of a problem for Honkai. The worst part about everything, they're not trying to be slick about it. And you really want a character you want to play as? You literally have to roll for another character so that that one character will work, if not barely work. It's ridiculous. It really is. And some people may say like, oh, well, I'm able to complete this all normally or whatever. Oh, cool. Good for you. But you also gotta think about it for the casual people. Well, actually, I'm a casual player and I can still complete things normally. Well, let me see your box real quick then. Like for a prime example, Kafka, she ain't gonna work like that unless you have Black Swan.
But what about the buffs that's about to come out soon?
If I'm truly being honest, you do not rely on the buffs at all, if I'm being fair. Because at the end of the day, they can always half-ass it because of this Hoyoverse. And we see that time after time after time again for Genshin. And a one-man game that's chilling right now is endless. And I'm not sure about Honkai Impact, but the power creep from there is extremely OD. But hey, at least you try for the events and the story is actually good. And if I don't want to listen, there's actually a skip button. But speaking of a skip button, Honkai doesn't have one. But instead, like, yeah, you can proceed to the story a little bit faster. It's just adding a skip button entirely because they be talking a little bit too much. Which I don't get why adding a skip button is just a problem. Just make the story catch my attention long enough that I'll fully care. They can do that with their animated shorts, so why can't they do that for the game? I don't know, man. I just kind of find it ridiculous. But yeah, they released the anniversary. Obviously, you want to make the anniversary all cool and nice, unlike how it was for Genshin's anniversary from before. You know, the best time to cover up all its flaws. But hey, I can say this with 100% certainty. Things might get worse from here. Keyword might. But yeah, it makes me glad that I barely play that game. Like, when I see a ton of flaws, I'm going to say something about it. In most cases, some of them not going to like it. Do I care? Maybe a little bit, but not really. But I'm just saying out my opinion and see how I see things. But yeah, for the people who's not going to pull, I fully agree on why you shouldn't, because they'll try to actually do something when their sales are low. But for people who is pulling, I wish you the best of luck. And what's your thoughts about all this? You should let me know. But anyways, that's all I have to say for now. I'm pretty sure. I do have a Discord server and I do have a Twitch as well. I'll play gacha and play games as well. And we can talk about anime or gachas. Who knows? But that's besides the point. I really do hope you enjoyed. And remember, the waste drinking your tears. But all jokes aside, I really hope you enjoyed. Have a blessed day. I love y'all.
Bruh.